Today, I woke up 3 minutes before I was supposed to be at work. I want coffee. Long time no see. Just kidding, it's only been a week. I look like a bird. Hello beautiful people, my name is Georgia.bridge and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Anyways, hi guys, welcome again. What the? For those of you who don't know, or who are new here, I'm bisexual. I like girlies. I like boys. But I'm not gonna lie, mainly I like girlies. So ever since I came out with my coming out video and did the video with my mom talking about my bisexuality, I've gotten a lot of people DMing me or commenting on my videos asking how I knew I was bisexual. So I figured why not just sit down and film a good video about it. So here's how I knew I was bisexual. Now, kind of being more aware of it, I can look back on times in my life where I was like, yeah, I definitely liked girls. There was always a fine line between me seeing a pretty girl and like wanting to be her friend, wanting to be her, or like wanting to be with her. Now looking back, that's kind of what I'm seeing. It was like I would see, is this making sense? It is. I would see a pretty girl and be like, wow, hubba hubba, wow wow. So when I would see like a ridiculously pretty girl, I'd get really nervous around her and just like either not want to talk to her and just kind of like admire from afar per se. So that was kind of how I first started developing the idea of liking girls. I thought about it in grade school, I thought about it in high school, but I knew that I liked boys. I think mainly because I was just, I've been in the private Catholic school system my entire life up until going to college. It's a ridiculously heteronormative place. And in sweet little Cincinnati, Ohio, just during that time, it wasn't normal to be gay. It was bad, which is kind of sad. But yeah, I just knew that I liked boys. My friends liked boys. I had crushes on boys. I wanted a boyfriend more than oxygen in high school. I kind of stepped away from that thought of liking girls just because I knew that I liked boys and I wanted to be like my friends who had boyfriends and I wanted a boyfriend. Towards the end of high school, when I was kind of like becoming more mature, entering into age 17, a good number, I say a good number, I mean maybe like 3. My graduating class had 164 girls and I knew every girl personally. So like saying 3 is a good number is a good number. But about 3 girls were either like coming out as bisexual or gay, and I was kind of like, oh, like that's cool. And that's kind of when the thought like re-entered my mind of, oh, maybe I like girls. I don't know why, I just had it in my head that I didn't want to like girls. I wanted a boyfriend, I wanted a husband, I wanted, you know, just that picture perfect life with my hubby. Even saying it now, gross. So that's kind of when the idea re-entered my head, but again, I was still very much so like, Georgia, if you're editing this and you forgot, the song that you wanted to put there was Boys by Charlie XCX.
Thank you.
So the thought came back, but I kind of just tucked it away for a little bit. And then I've kind of not ever told anyone this story ever, just because I'm embarrassed by it, which I shouldn't be, but there is a place in Cincinnati, a concert place called Riverbend, and that was like the summer hangout in high school. There are so many concerts going on there all summer long. Summer going into my freshman year of college, so before I went to college, I kind of lived at Riverbend. It was just like the greatest place for all of my friends to go to, my friends and me, my friends and I, my friends and me, grammar, to go to, because we all just wanted to hang out before we were going all over the country. And we all loved music, and general admission tickets for the lawn, they weren't that expensive. It was hoppin', okay? I went to this one concert, I forget what it was. He's Australian on American Idol. Is that his name? He sings that one song, Summer Nights. When I think about those summer nights.
Toby Keith.
So I was at this concert, and again, that boy Crazy Georgia, she was having a ball that night. I ended up like kissing this one boy that one night. We kissed earlier in the night and I was like, whatever, kissed a boy because I love boys. And then later that night, one of my friends and I were joking around. We were like, we're probably gonna kiss in college, so let's just peck anyways. So we very quickly, like split second, pecked each other. I don't have feelings for this girl. She's one of my friends. But that was the first time that I had ever kissed a girl. And I got the butterflies. And I was like, I did not feel that when I had kissed that other boy previously that evening. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! So I kind of decided that I liked girls, but I was gonna keep it to myself and not tell anyone for my entire existence. Surprise, bitch! That's when it really re-entered my mind and I was like, holy fuck. There's no way. That's just not who I am. I'm Georgia, I like boys, and that's everything you need to know about me. False sister. And then actually later that summer I started seeing a guy and I really pushed that idea out of my head. Things with that guy ended. Freshman year of college started and it was the shittiest year of my life. College is fun as hell, but your first year is so hard. It is so easy to get so lonely and just feel so overwhelmed. I didn't have a set group of best friends. One of my best friends was in Alabama, the other one was in New York, and the other one was in Kentucky. I just didn't have those people that were surrounded by me the last 4 years of my life. So I got really lonely. What I now have found out is that my birth control was giving me like severe depression. And I was genuinely very depressed in my first year of college. And I kind of found an outlet through sorry, it was like a weird, it was a burp, okay? It was a weird burp, I'm just gonna admit it. I found an outlet through Fifth Harmony because my sister Hope was obsessed. She is gay, as we all know. Gay as they come, I would go so far as to say. So she was super into Cameron, and if you don't know what Cameron is, it's the ship between Lauren Jareggi and Camila Cabello. Kinda weird, kinda ruined their friendship, but I love it. So anyway, Hope was watching a ton of Cameron videos on YouTube. One day, I was just so sick of hearing it in the background. I was like, Hope, turn it off, I can't handle it anymore, I hate it, turn it off. I'm trying to watch whatever I was watching on TV. She was like, just watch one with me, and I'll never show it again. I was like, deal! So we sit down and I watched this Cameron video. And it was kind of as if like the dark skies just opened and like a single light just cast down upon me and my broken soul. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. Maybe I should start listening to Fifth Harmony's music. So I did. I started heavily listening to Fifth Harmony's music. I loved it. It was super empowering, super fun. I thought Lauren and Camila were both beautiful. As we all know, I'm a hoe for brunettes. Then Hope, my sister, was reading a lot of Cameron fan fictions, so I had her recommend. What the? I was prescribed some Cameron fan fiction. So I read the fan fiction called, I forget what it was called, but in a time that was so dark, it made me so happy. And I was like, this is so cute, their love story is so beautiful. And I could consistently like imagine myself as either like Lauren or Cameron, not in a sexual way, just like in a love way. I was putting myself in the character's shoes because I wanted to feel that love. And then, I believe it was December, that Lauren Jareggi came out as bisexual, and I had the biggest crush on Lauren in the entire world. And when she came out, I was like, I can do that too. I knew I liked Lauren at that point. I was like, I definitely like Lauren. I don't know about other girls, just because I'm such, not to toot my own horn, but I'm a friendly person. So I didn't know how to flirt with girls without like that friendship kind of building. So it started small with me seeing a pretty girl and being like, oh, I love your shoes, or like complimenting her like that, you know, just for my own courage. And then in my head being like, yeah, that was totally flirtatious. She wants me. As I came more and more into understanding that I kind of had that feeling for Lauren, I would see other girls in my daily life and be like, she's pretty, and I don't want to be just her friend. It was the slowest process one could ever assume. It was faced with a lot of like backlash and back and forth and just kind of like me fighting myself. Kind of sad, but true. I was fighting myself because I didn't want to accept it, but I don't know why I didn't want to accept it, because now that I have accepted it, it is the most beautiful thing that has ever happened in my entire life. I'm a new person. I've cracked I was never shy in a shell from being shy, but I've cracked a shell into being who God made me to be. Okay? God made me bisexual. And if you don't believe in God, whatever, totally fine. I believe in God and the universe and whatever, and I was made to be this way, and this is me being 100% fully myself. Sometimes I just wanna kiss girls. So major shout out to Fifth Harmony and Lauren and Camila and those talented writers on Wattpad for helping me realize I'm bisexual. That's it, that's a story. It's a long journey, really long. It took me 2 years from that summer of going into my freshman year of college. Took me 2 years from that butterfly kiss to now just being so unbelievably comfortable in my sexuality and my life. So that's my story. That's how I knew that I was bisexual. I hope it can help someone out there. Again, my DMs are always open. Leave comments with questions that you guys have. I want to help because I didn't really have anyone to help me. And I think it's so important to reach out to people and just get perspectives from people who've been in those shoes. They're gay! So, that's all I have for this week, guys. Also, fun little story. I'm broke now because I spent all my money on a vlogging camera because I've wanted to do cool vlogs for the longest time and I'm sick of doing it on my phone. So, be prepared for twice weekly videos. Saying it here so you guys can hold me accountable. That again, happy debate is yeah. Beep bop boop, that how human talk. So that's all I have for this week, guys. Yeah, continue living on your lives. Girls rock. Whatever, love you, be your best self. Oh my god, I cannot talk today! Love you, don't forget to be your best self.